They want you soft, emotional, overattached, always available. They want you weak, because a weak man is easy to control, but not you, not anymore. Today I'm going to teach you one of the most dangerous, most magnetic, and most liberating moves a man can make. The power of walking away like a Stoic king. This isn't about being heartless, it's about becoming untouchable. And once you master this, your entire life changes. People respect you more. Women chase you harder. And most importantly, you begin to respect yourself. They want you, emotionally dependent. Let's get one thing clear. The world is not designed for powerful men. It rewards men who obey, who stay silent, who smile when they're disrespected, who chase attention rather than command respect. And when it comes to dating, it gets even worse. You're taught to be the nice guy, be available 24/7. Text back instantly. Do whatever it takes to keep her. But here's the truth no one tells you. The more you try to keep her, the faster she slips away. The moment she senses that you're afraid to lose her, she's already gone. Because people don't value what they don't fear losing. You've been sold a lie. And you've paid for it with your peace, your time, and your self-worth. The hidden test. Do you have the power to walk away? Every relationship, every dynamic contains a test. Will you sacrifice your standards to keep the connection? Or will you stand tall, even if it means walking alone? This is where weak men break. They fear loneliness. They fear rejection. They fear what happens if they stop chasing. But a Stoic king, he knows better. He doesn't chase. He doesn't plead. He doesn't beg for crumbs. Because he understands one truth. Respect is earned the moment you're willing to walk away from anything that insults your value. Not in anger, not to manipulate, but in quiet, absolute power. When you stop reacting, when you detach emotionally, when you let your silence speak louder than your words, that's when the power shifts. And the best part, you don't have to say a damn thing. Emotional detachment, unstoppable, masculine power. Let me break down why this works so well. A Stoic king has emotional discipline. He feels deeply, but never acts out of desperation. He loves, but never loses himself in someone else. He's kind, but never to his own detriment. He's not cold, he's composed. You don't earn power by raising your voice. You earn it by lowering your need. When you walk away without fear, without chaos, without explanation, people feel it in their soul. It shakes them because they expect you to fight for them, to beg, to fold. But when you choose peace over attention, silence over arms, distance over dysfunction, you become the stop thinking about. You are no longer the pursuer. You are the prize. What happens when you walk away? Here's the twist no one expects. When you walk away, you don't lose power, you gain it. People start remembering your value. They start replaying your words. They feel your absence in rooms you once lit up, especially if you left with calm, with class, with unshakable certainty. You didn't try to convince them to stay. You didn't lose your cool. You didn't try to fix what disrespected your standards. And that creates shockwaves. They start wondering, why didn't he fight for me? Why didn't he chase? Did I just lose a man who actually had boundaries? And by the time they realize your worth, you're already gone. Not to punish them, but because you were too focused on your growth, too committed to your mission, too loyal to your peace, to turn back. How to build the strength to walk away. This level of detachment isn't natural, it's built. So, how do you develop it? 1. Build your internal kingdom. Your purpose is your anchor. If you don't have a mission, you'll make a woman your mission. And when she leaves, you'll fall apart. Start chasing your vision, not people. 2. Train in silence. Learn to sit with yourself. No phone, no distraction, just presence. Solitude is where kings are forged. If you can enjoy your own company, no one can hold power over you. 3. Create a code. Write down your values. What do you tolerate? What are your deal breakers? Live by that code, not by your emotions. 4. Kill the need for closure. You don't need to understand why they left. You don't need a reason to walk. You just need to trust that peace is reason enough. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Walking away isn't weakness. It's the highest form of strength. Be the prize. Stay unshakable. Let me leave with this. They'll say you're too cold. They'll call you emotionally unavailable. They'll say you're too hard to control. Good. Because the moment they can no longer manipulate you with emotions, the moment they can't predict your reaction, the moment they realize you will walk away without hesitation, that's when you become a force. Not a boy seeking attention, but a king who commands respect. So the next time someone disrespects your value, don't yell, don't beg, don't explain. Walk with silence, with certainty, with absolute power. They want you weak. But you are never meant to be tamed. If this hit home, if you're ready to walk like a king, live like a stoic, and become unshakable, then you're exactly where you need to be. Subscribe, join the movement, and evolve the Stoic way.